is up? What is up? What is up? You already know who it be. It's Nerdy D. Now, I know it's only 14 days into 2021, but hey, I'm here. Hello. And yes, yesterday I've actually been doing a lot of celebrations because my family is huge and we have a lot of Capricorns in my family. I didn't realize how many Capricorns we actually had in my family, like on my mom's side, on my dad's side. It's like, especially on my mom's side, there's a lot of us Capricorns. But yes, so I've been celebrating actually for 14 days straight. Yes, 14 days, even with working too. I'm getting off to celebrate. But today I wanted to do just a little mini video because I haven't gotten into my video, and I'm really going to start like doing a little bit more motivation and inspiration and speaking upon what is actually going on, and also trying to dig into your brain too, because I have a lot of things I want to marinate in your little mind and get you to wondering with me too, because there's a lot of questions I have in my head, and I know you guys have questions too that are like lingering in your head, and you're like, if I speak upon it, will they think I'm crazy? So this is the channel right here for you guys. Like, if you've had those questions and you're like, well, if there's kids and people are coming up missing, there has to be a creature out here. I mean, come on, there has to be something out here besides tunnels and like little groups that are out here like taking people, conspiracy groups and things like that. But I want to take conspiracy out of our vocabulary for the time being, because you can't say a lot of things are conspiracy anymore. It's just things are popping up that we just didn't realize was there. So we need to take the time out to actually stop being selfish upon what we need and start looking around and doing more research right what's around us right now, because we don't know what's being woken up at this point. And I bet you a lot of these creatures, the reason why all these new insects and new animals and things like that are popping up, they're like, oh, they're quiet, what's going, oh, they're still here, you know? And it's like, it's time to come out. I'll just bring the truth out too with us. So with the new creature, there's some new information for you. So that's what's just been, I just want to get that out, because I really do think like we all have unique questions out there for the world. Even like we're just speaking to this one guy at work. I don't know why, but when I go out into public, it's like a lot of people just want to sit back and just say, I'm gonna pick at her mind to see what type of person she is. And really, I'm a down to earth person. I speak about anything and everything. Like, yes, I do speak about parenthood, even though I'm not a mother, but I am an auntie and I am a sister. You know, I do have children around me every day. So it's kind of like, I understand. And because I speak to the children, it's like, wow, you have a lot to say. And wow, you are concerned about some things. And I wouldn't mind relating that to the people, you know, because kids do have concerns as well too. And kids are our future, you know, like, come on, they're our future. But like I was saying, the new guy at work, he was just putting it on me, just giving me all type of information and what he's learned, you know, in his 30-something years that he's been on earth. And it's like, we are learning something. We all are. And the main thing that we all need to understand is that it's okay to get knowledge and wisdom from someone else too. It's okay. I mean, don't take it and be like, oh, this is facts. No, look into it and be like, oh, so that answers why I've been thinking this. So what I've been thinking, oh, okay. You don't have to take it as a confirmation either. You just have to take it like, wow, I am not the only one who thinks like that. Yeah, I need to have you in my circle too, because we need to have some conversations, you know. Those conversations, I mean, even if there is a conversation that make you clash, because we ended up in that type of conversation where he was explaining to me, it was finna get into that type of conversation, but then I was like, no, let me see where he's going with this. Because when he was explaining to me about the whole Adam and Eve thing, and it was like, he went deep into that, and it was just like a whole nother world that he opened up for me. And I'm in my research phase right now for that, besides doing this video for you guys. And you know, that just opened up my mind, and it was just like, I'm doing that research, and I wouldn't mind sharing that with you guys a little bit later on, probably next month for Valentine's Day. It'll be a neat, you know, Valentine's Day story. But yeah, I just wanted to catch you guys up with what I've been up to. And plus, yesterday was Nerdy D's birthday, so woo! And I see that a lot of you guys don't like the celebrity who I shared that day with, and that was Lori Lori Harvey, I think her last name is Lori Harvey. Yeah, Miss Harvey. Hey, birthday girl. But anyways, I've seen a lot of things about that. And let me just say this to the females and the young ladies in our community. I just want you to understand that that does not make you a bucket, thought, whatever it is. The thing is this. You guys are at the age now where you're experiencing life. So you're in your 20s. I mean, we're all going to experience our life in different ways, but we shouldn't judge each other for how we're experiencing our own life. I mean, your experience in life, like, come on, it's your way of how you're going to be the doctor for the situation or a scientist for your journey. Like, you are the scientist who's doing this experiment. Like, this is your life. You control it how you want to do it. So don't let these bloggers and people say, well, Lori Harvey is this big old bucket. And no, we don't know if she slept with every guy she's dated. That's none of our concern. And technically, shouldn't be your number one question when you are talking to her or anybody out here who's experiencing, the different tips and tabs of dating. That is your time to date. It's your time to choose who is actually right with your connection, who is actually vibrating the same way with you. Like, don't let blogs scare you for experience in life. Like, for me, it did. No, I don't have blogs, but for me, I'm in South Carolina. And of course, we get judged all the time because we are the biblical state. That's what everybody wants to say. South Carolina's the biblical state. So yes, there are a lot of judgments about you shouldn't be calling this guy your boyfriend and blase, blase. Technically, the boyfriend term is for what it's for, the boyfriend term. But anyways, like, it's okay to experience different characters, we're going to say. We're not going to say souls because I don't want y'all entangling your souls and then you can't get out of it. So how are you going to get out of it? I don't know. Something you can ask yourself. It's your life. It's your journey. You have to guide the way you're going to go. You don't need help with that type of situation, because the thing is, you have to realize what you do like and what you don't like. So if there's somebody that you know that you're going to get irritated with, why would you even want to go on a second date with that person? So it's okay. It is okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're all human. The main thing, human. Okay, we're all humans, okay? We're all individuals. We're all people who are out here searching for the purpose of our being on this earth. That's the point of it, right? Right. So, yeah, young ladies, date. And I mean date. Don't stop just because, he's a millionaire, la la la. No, don't stop because of that. Experience things. Maybe you may like him because he's a millionaire for that moment, but 6 months later you may be like, oh my God, you are so self-centered. You don't even help the people in the community. Like, there's a hobo and you had enough money to give this hobo a couple of dollars to get him something to eat for the whole week. Things like that. You gotta make sure the people do match you. Date, ladies. Date, fellas. It's okay. Date around. Pick up who you want to pick out. But yes, don't be afraid to be you. But be you and be true to you. Anything that you do in life, always be true to you. Be true to what makes you feel right when you do it. If you feel like tearing your whole house down and just making it all white, and then in the middle of the floor you just make this big old huge marble paint mixture and you just put it all over your body and you walk around all over your house touching your walls or throwing yourself on the wall because that's how you want to decorate it, do it. Do a butt naked painting job. Like, if that's what you want to do a butt naked paint job in your own house. Inside the house, not outside, inside, okay? Inside. Keep it PG-13 outside. But in your house, you can do whatever you want. Not with the kids in there looking at you like my mom has went crazy or my dad has went crazy. Don't do that in front of the kids. Please don't traumatize them. But, yes. And please don't use your kids as paintbrushes. And please don't. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be free. Be you. Connect with yourself. And that was one of the topics, too, we were talking about was connections. Connect with yourself. So please connect with yourself. Now, another thing was the whole capitalism thing. That was just too much for me. And I really don't even want to really talk about the capitalism, but the one thing I do want to talk about is I hope everybody really does understand the difference between a riot and a protest now. That's the main thing I want people to realize, because that's what I've been hearing all week, last week, ever since this whole Capitol thing has happened. It's like, well, now we know the difference between a riot and a protest, right? Oh, now we should cry for the protesters that we have. Yes, you should. You should have been doing that. And the number one thing that kills me the most is, how come the people of the country, not even, it is, the people of the country don't realize what the difference between a riot and a protest is. We've been dealing with this since what? I don't know, a long time, right? A long time. And we may never know how long we've been dealing with this situation between the riot and the protest. So I hope you guys do understand the difference between that, a riot and a protest. And I hope you will have more respect for the protesting than a riot. A riot is only going to happen if something very dramatic happens. Trump got removed, so they came. George Floyd, another soul that we have to see be taken away from another cop. We're tired of it. We protested. We did everything. That's why you did see some of those riots. And a lot of the riots didn't have nothing to do with a lot of the whole colorism thing, whatever it is. It didn't have nothing to do with the George Floyd thing. The riot was just because there was greedy people. There were actually manipulative people out there in the world who actually caused the riot to linger over to the protest when it had nothing to do with it. So yeah, I hope you guys really understand the difference between a riot and a protest, because we should have more respect for our protesters. That's just like a debater. I mean, you're gonna shoot the person just because he didn't pro with you? I mean, there's cons too, so you gotta pick either which side you're going to be in, or you can balance it out. And if you can, you're a balancer. Balance on, my friend. Balance on. So yeah. So I just wish a lot of people, I hope, and I'm going to give faith that a lot of people in America this year will actually understand the difference. And I pray and hope a lot of us are doing a lot more self-care, because self-care is the best in the world. Like, we should do more self-care. And I wish they would teach that in school too, so a lot of us can get along a lot better. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And also, I had actually ordered some makeup from iMage. I think I'm saying that right. And I'll actually be doing a tutorial tomorrow with my makeup to see how it goes on my face, how it feels. Is it, I'm gonna take my glasses off for a minute. But will it clear up, the marks once I put the makeup on? And can you still see it? And yes, you guys, I'm still using I'm going through it with this whole facial thing. And now I'm starting to realize I may need to cleanse. So yes. But yes, tune in a little bit later on this week or something. Probably tomorrow, like I said. Hopefully tomorrow. I have my brush and everything for me to do my makeup. And we'll get right into it. But I just want to do a little chit chat. And also, I just posted up a new podcast. On all your podcast platform, you can find Nerdy D there. And also, if you are a huge follower like that, I also have a Facebook group too. It's called NerdyDsDreams. That's just a blog for anybody to post up any questions. You can always come and follow the group, and I'll be more than glad to add you into it. Post all you want, give some information, let me know what you want me to talk about next, or what product you like for me to try out. And yeah, because I do influencer too. I'm in the process of that as well. So yes, tune in, keep y'all updated, and I'll have another topic for you. Love you guys. Peace.